You know, growing up, I honestly thought Jesus wanted to ruin my good time. I felt like he was just out to rob me of pleasure. But as I've gotten older, I've realized pleasure is just a matter of perspective. It's like, yeah, if I think that this world is meant to satisfy me, then it's always gonna feel like Jesus is a buzzkill, right? If I'm like, I wanna get out there and just sleep around with anybody I wanna experience pleasure, then when he comes along and goes, hey, flee sexual immorality, it feels like a killjoy. You know, if I like really love being bitter at people, over them and feeling better that way, then it definitely feels like robbery when Jesus goes, hey man, forgive 70 times 7. When he says, hey, deny yourself of those immediate pleasures and take up your cross and follow me, everything he's promising me is an appeal to my pleasure, right? When we get to him, it's supposedly in his presence the fullness of joy and pleasure forever. So he's saying, no. You say no to the temporary. You say no to clinging to a broken, fading, dying world, which is gonna leave you anyway, and grab onto me. And so this kind of shifts my whole perspective. Anything that I find myself gravitating toward, when I realize that it's merely a reflection of the one who made it. When I realize I don't want that thing, it's really the one who made that thing. That's the one my soul longs for. I can trust Christ when he says, hey, I came to give you life and life abundant. You know, I can trust he actually wants to give me pleasure. Hebrews 11 puts it this way. It says, we need to live as strangers in this world. In other words, we need to set our hope on something bigger and greater than the world. Every beautiful thing here that we get enamored by, we have to remember it's ultimately the one who made the beautiful thing that we're truly enamored by. And it's not that thing we need, it's the one who made it. That's the one our soul is hungry for. And so that allows me to live as a stranger, and it allows me to set my hope, as Hebrews says, on the city that he's bringing with him one day. A city where life will never die. Fight the temptation of pleasure in this world with the promise of an even greater pleasure that's coming when you see him face to face. 1 John 3 says, when we see him, we will be like him. And he who hopes in that way purifies himself. Dude, how ridiculously beautiful is the face of God if merely wanting to see it purifies us. Lift your eyes upward, man. The city's coming. It's going to be unlike anything we've ever seen.